A great start as they can get penetration, get into the paint. Defense is going to break down, and there's a big shot. Cameron Condon, who has not had the best shooting start.
Davis flips it up off the glass wildly, rebounded by Gibb. BYU with some numbers. Condon ahead of everyone, scores it off the glass, and BYU with a 5-point lead at 9-4.
They're trying to get that ball up quickly in transition. McNeese State has to do a better job of that defensive transition.
And a three rattles in. Kiera Ellis. It's a 2-point game, but transition defense a clear early issue for the Cowgirls. And now the BYU defense will fall back.
And both these teams primarily play that man-to-man defense, but we will see them mix it up as needed. But oh my goodness, what a big shot.
Another three goes down, this one from Kyla Davis.
It's a great sign early for the Cowgirls that they're knocking down shots, they're coming out with confidence, and you're always interested to see how a team
sleeping defensively, but Cougars turned it over. The Cowgirls ready this time and with a chance to potentially tie the game here as we approach the halfway point of the first quarter. That goes down. Kyla Davis.
Bounce to create opportunities. You see right here, you're going to go under the screen.
That's deep.
And those are opportunities you can't afford to just, kick yourself in the toe. You're giving them right back. And look, as they come right back, they're feeling it. The Cowgirls
just miss an opportunity to extend the lead. Long rebound. Davenport will lead the push for BYU and now pull it back out. Cannon in transition, knocks it down. Big shot, Brinley Cannon.
And she just sets her feet. This is a transition three where nobody's matched up with her. It took just a minute for Davenport to see her, but pull that trigger. We've got those 8 newcomers, 1 true freshman included in those.
It was Asia Reeves, lost the basketball. Cannon coming up with another big defensive play, trying to beat everyone down the floor, and she will. Brinley Cannon.
Just getting her hands on the ball, being active. She pokes it out, takes advantage of the quick hands, and then finishing in transition. Transition game is big.
Condon does come away with a steal for BYU. Finds Cannon. All the way to the hoop. Wide open lane. 0 transition defense from the Cowgirls, and BYU back in front by 2.
Not a lot of resistance defensively by BYU right now. The Cowgirls able to get whatever they want on the offensive side of the ball.
Oh, and you can say the same thing for BYU's offense. That was the theme of the first quarter.
And that number was too high for Coach Whiting from what she told us, that there were some unforced turnovers. The ones where we are beating ourselves are the ones she does not want to see on the court.
Good give and go, Condon.
So a great adjustment for BYU coming at that break, at the quarter break, and picking up their defense. It's led to offense in training.
Really funny. That was the first thing Delaney Gibb ever heard about in my life. She's the girl who stole the ball.
Well, and ironically, when you talk to Jeff Judkins, the former BYU women's basketball coach, man, big shot.
Ty Williams knocking it down.
And this looks like a completely different team than what we saw last night against Utah. They're playing with confidence. They're moving the basketball.
And they're making shots, Kristen.
They're making shots. And being patient on offense, but also being aggressive, looking to drive and then taking open looks from the outside as we see another 3-point shot going down.
Trying to calm things here before they go in for the halftime break. Gibb kicks back out to Condon. Big 3-pointer. Hudgens takes the inbound. Davenport will give right back to Hudgens. Cycle to Condon, who is wide open for 3.
On this tough road trip, I mean, you're playing at a higher elevation. You played Utah 24 hours ago. How are their legs going to be in this game? And so far, they've been hanging.
Emma Calvert right down the barrel.
Calvert shooting right around 55%, coming in from 3-point, well above what she did last year at 26%. But my goodness,
a shooting exhibition by both of these teams in the first half.
You need to cut when you don't have the ball in your hands because the defense turns their head to the ball.
Ty Williams trying to split the double team, loses it, and Davenport ahead to Delaney Gibb. Gibb will give to Calvert in transition. Transition layup for BYU in their most recent home game. So we'll see what BYU does here in the third quarter against an aware McNeese team. That's a big start.
Gibb just 4 points in that first half. She was 2 for 6 from the field. So I'm sure for her, a little bit of relief to see it go through the hoop on that first shot here in the second half.
Quick turnover, great bounce pass from Hudgens, Gibb, and a foul. To the free throw line to try and pay off a potential 3-point play.
Well, Gibb has such a good feel about her game, when to take a shot. It's a time and score for her, and putting herself in a situation where I guess a 68-point win is going to help propel you into the WNBA. No, she has quite the resume of coaching and will be fantastic. McKinnon's minutes are continuing to grow because of what she brings to the court. Defensively, she's solid. She rebounds the basketball and then takes her opportunities on offense.
Gibb is left wide open for three. The foot is Calvert and out of bounds. So McNeese basketball as we look at Gibbs' three.
You see no one even close to her.
All types of eye-popping stats in favor of BYU, including points in the paint. BYU leading that category 28-10, though McNeese does get two back there on the back cut, where the Cougars start a season 5-0. Whiting, good find of Calvert, give her another assist. But it's been relatively quiet after an explosive 15-point first half.
Yeah, BYU's done a pretty good job on her and marking her up, and when they are on her, limiting her, making sure that they do a good job not allowing her to penetrate or get a shot off.
Yespis, entry pass, has her shot blocked by Gibb, saved in by Calvert, back to Gibb. And Gibb will now lead the break. Has Cannon filling a lane. Brindley Cannon into double figures. Goes to Lila Karmanovic. Reeves. Back for Davis, who will fire up a quick three and knock it down. The quick start, Kristen, been a rough go for Kyla Davis since then. Has gone cold, but does get that triple to drop. She's now 3 of 11 shooting. Whiting. There's a lob pass for Hudgens, given to Cannon, cycled to Gibb. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Calvert flashing left corner three, good. Can't connect, under 3 minutes to play. BYU in front, control up 75-54. Puente, tough shot off the glass, on the angle no less, and a timeout by Lynn Kennedy.
A lot of it can be based off some of these transfers or things coming in, but when I talked to Coach Kennedy about the Southline Profits, he said a lot of parity, a lot of...
Patty Ogden with her bench now collectively on their feet. Cambry Barber on a steal. Flips it over to Tanavasa. No, gives it back unselfishly to Barber. I thought for sure Tanavasa was going to shoot that layup.
The 12th steal for BYU, but the unselfish play. She's a pass-first type point guard, and that's what she...
Three on the way is good. Berry bumped, scores it. Boston Berry.
Ball on the floor and really good reads and angles to get herself looks at the basket and is ingrained with the aggression.
She'll try a three. That's short. Offensive rebound. Barber, left-handed putback is good. The Cowgirls are going to finish with 0 fast break points. Or make it 1. 1 fast break point.